I just thought we'd talk about emptiness and form and emptiness, and how it's showing up in this present moment right here, because that's all we have. Just what's happening in the moment, just what's here. So the emptiness is what's there before the words, the space in which the words arise, and the form is the words, what's formed from this space. So we get to experience both the emptiness and the form. So how does that play out for these forms, for these apparent forms that we're experiencing, these body minds that we're experiencing? How does that play out for you? Can you find the emptiness, the formless nature that you are? Fundamentally, this space of being in which everything appears, forms. Is there a sense of this spaciousness, this silence, this stillness in which the forms appear? Can you feel into that? So it's a matter of finding this within you. What we actually are is formlessness that can shape and pattern and have an experience of form. Now, if we look from form, we turn within and find that seed of formlessness within the form. And once we find that seed of formlessness, this entryway, this portal into the formless from the form, we get to see that this formlessness is all pervading. We get to expand into this formless potential that's here, that's been revealed by turning away from the forms, within the form to find the formless. Now I'm just playing here. No idea of what to say. So there's a formlessness that's creating form. Just playing with the formless nature of being. So we don't negate form. We don't push it away. We just get to see that the form is formlessness, experiencing itself, appearing as something but never becoming anything. So can we feel that? Can we feel the formlessness? We're very used to the form. We're very used to experiencing form on quite a dense physical, mental and emotional level. Thought forms creating experience, creating an idea of an experiencer that's then believed in. So we look in that direction, we experience form. But can we find the formlessness in the form? Can we find your gateway to what's fundamentally here, prior to form? And we can use the form to find that. To find what's giving birth to the form. It's some sort of surrendering, this opening up and this resting back and this dropping down that I point to. The opening of the focus, The letting go of needing to know anything, any separate self that needs to get anything. We just let that go. And we rest back in the body and we drop down, down, down into some sort of ground of being, some sort of embodiment of being. So we're using the physical body. We're recognizing this embodiment of being to recognize where it's not embodied, where it's without a body. So there's a projection out towards the forms, the many ever-changing ups and downs that are forming constantly. And then there's this turning in to a fundamental sense of being, to what's here when we don't have a thought form about what's here, when we don't allow anything to form about what's here, what's actually here, when we just come back, pull the attention back, open and down, prior to the form. So that's why it's down, because it's prior to the form of an eye. Rested back because we're not grasping, we're not going towards form. We're not grasping the ever-changing forms. So it's resting back. It's dropping down, letting go of the form, the thought forms, the feelings. It's dropping down, down, down. And the opening up is this expansive view, this one mind, this pure intelligence, this illumined mind. No idea of a separate self with a mind. We're dropping out of that. So what's here before all the forms, before even a my mind is formed, my ideas, my life, me, what's there prior to that, prior to all the forms? So I'm just inviting you to have a little look at what's there, what's actually here, before we pay attention to the forms. What's here prior? What's the background? What gives birth to the form? And we can use the physical to recognize the non-physical. Thanks for watching.